Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double shot and live.
As well, my name is Chris, and welcome back to the NASCAR iRacing 2003 career season for today's Tropicana 400 here at the Chicagoland Speedway, which is now the halfway point of the season. After today, there will be 18 races left to run, so this is going to be interesting to see who's going to be able to compete for the championship come season's end, and drivers that unfortunately might not be able to compete for it all, and may as well see their championship hopes dashed at some point this season. But gotta love the full season format. I sure do, and this is why it makes things interesting, safe to say. But here at Chicagoland today, second race using the NBC intro, and also coming off the back of Daytona, which was a really exciting race that saw ourselves take the win and not only go back-to-back for the second time this season, but also get our sixth win of the season. It was a pretty huge deal, and it was also our first super speedway win after fending off the likes of Jerry Nadeau and even Jason Keller and Larry Foyt to win the race. So it doesn't get any better than that. I can tell you that right now. It doesn't get any better than that. But another thing too that I'll have to mention here in a little bit is I have not been feeling the greatest, but like I said, we'll go into a little bit more here in a sec. But let's go ahead and check out the point standings going into today's race. So we lead the championship by a comfortable 213 point margin ahead of our team boss and team owner Jeff Gordon in P2, followed by Ryan Newman in third, Ricky Rudd in fourth, Bill Elliott's in fifth, Jimmy Johnson in sixth, Kurt Busch seventh, Matt Kenseth in eighth, Jeff Byrne in ninth, and Jeff Green rounds at the top 10. Out of all the drivers, as a matter of fact, inside the top 10, there are only 4 drivers that haven't scored a win so far this season. Those drivers are Ricky Rudd, Kurt Busch, Matt Kenseth, and Jeff Green. The funny thing is that all 4 of them have been there at one point or another competing for the win, but they just haven't been able to capitalize on it. So maybe today for one of them it'll change. Who knows? Maybe towards the end of the season it'll be that way for them, but we're just gonna have to wait and see when we get to that point. Then you got Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 11th, Jay McMurray in 12th, Bobby Labonte in 13th, Kevin Harvick in 14th, Michael Waltrip 15th, Dale Jarrett in 16th, Tony Stewart 17th, Jeremy Mayfield P18, Sterling Marlin in 19th, and Tony Raines rounds out the top 20. Matter of fact, I think Tony Raines is having a pretty quiet, he's having a decent season, but he's like quietly having a decent season. So he's also been there quite a bit too, inside the top 5, top 10 here and there. Not as consistently as in the previous races, but things could change. You never know. There might be some announcements actually coming soon of where drivers are going to land to come 2004. So keep that in mind, and even for not only just teams and drivers, but also for NASCAR as a whole. So in the coming weeks, be on the lookout for all of that. And then you got John Andretti in 21st, Rusty Wallace in 22nd, Jerry Nadeau, which was one of the guys that we ended up fighting for the win at Daytona last time out, in 23rd. You got Mark Martin in 24th, Greg Biffle in 25th, Johnny Benson in 26th, Elliott Sadler 27th, Terry Labonte in 28th, Kyle Petty 29th, and Steve Park rounds out the top 30. Then Casey Mears is up to 31st, with Ricky Craven in 32nd, Dave Blaney in 33rd, Kenny Walls in 34th. Somehow, in some way, Joe Nemechek is 35th. I'm not 100% sure about that, but funnily enough, Robbie Gordon, the DEI number 1, is almost ahead of Joe Nemechek in points. So, yeah. Yeah. That, a mid-season driver change is almost resulting in Joe Nemechek being almost outside the top 35. Not a good look for him, I'm going to say that right now. And yeah, Ward Burn in 37, Larry Foy in 38, Todd Bodine in 39th, and Ken Schrader in 40th. With Jimmy Spencer up in 41st, Mike Skinner 42nd, Jason Keller 43rd, Jack Sprague in 44th. Hopefully we'll have an announcement of him at some point in the coming weeks as well. Scott Pruitt in 45th, Casey Atwood in 46th, Mike Walls, 47th. Christian Fittipaldi, almost lost where I was at, but Christian Fittipaldi in 48th, Kerry Earnhardt 49th, and Shelby Howard in 50th. And you got Hermie Sadler 51st, Buckshot Jones in 52nd, Derek Cope in 53rd, Kirk Shelmerdine in 54th, Brett Bodine 55th. No, Bobby Hamilton Jr. 55th, excuse me. Brett Bodine 56th. I got those two confused. Morgan Shepherd at 57th, and Boris said in 58th. I did put 2 zeros in there because I thought I would change out the Boris Johnson and put that in. So that's why Boris said now has two Haas zeros. This is before Haas even had a double zero, and I think it went to Michael Waltrip Racing first. I could be wrong though, but that is the point standings, and that's how they're looking going into today's race. And also, one of the things that I was going to get into earlier that I am going to get into now, but it's the sound of my voice. I haven't been sick, but I have been, what feels like I've been fighting off the sickness. So my body is like trying to get accustomed to myself, or my body's like trying to fight it as much as humanly possible. And let's just say it's going pretty well, I will say, but I have been coughing quite a bit, the past 24 hours, I should say. And in turn, it's pretty much got me to lose partial amounts of my voice. I can still talk. I'm not at the point where last year I lost my voice and I had laryngitis for about a week or two. And yeah, that was not fun dealing with that. Thankfully, I'm not dealing with it again today. So that is the big thing to note, is that I'm not feeling that same way today. And yeah, we're gonna continue to have a good ass run for today. So I mean, if I knew I couldn't record at all today, I wouldn't have done it, but I felt fine enough body-wise, not voice-wise, but for my body at least, I felt fine to record something. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, I don't think I'll lose my voice in this recording. It just depends on how much I talk in the race, because I've talked for quite a bit now in the intro part. But yeah, so pretty much another thing too is I've been coughing quite a bit, which is how I got actually laryngitis last time, because I inflamed my vocal box because of it. Because I coughed so damn much, and I thought I was actually fucking dying because I coughed for like 2 hours. Today, I think the longest I coughed for was like 5 minutes. So thankfully, it's not, as bad. It does suck that I'm sounding like this again. It sounds like I'm sick, but it's also like a combination of sounding sick and sounding like I'm losing my voice because of just the amount that I've been coughing. So I don't think anything too bad will come of this today. And that's why we're just going to go on ahead, have a blast, and kick some ass here at Chicagoland. Maybe, who knows? But really the only way to find out is by going on ahead, jumping into qualifying, and figuring out where we're going to start. So I'm going to go on ahead and do that. I'm going to go on ahead and jump into qualifying, and I shall meet all of y'all on the starting lineup for the start of today's race. Alright, so rolling off P37, I think is where this is. So, yeah, we didn't qualify the greatest, but I know we do have pace in this car to run well. We just need to, be there at the end. So we're going to try to do it as best we can, but also we got a new driver next to us. There he is, right there. It's good old Kevin LePage. He finally made a fucking race this season. So yeah, we got Kevin LePage for the first time thus far this season. There is also some new paint schemes throughout the field. I know the pole sitter's got a new paint scheme. There is, I think, maybe like 1 or 2 other cars up there that have a new paint scheme for this race. But yeah, so I know quite a bit of drivers. I got some new paint going on for today. Us, not so much, but here sometime soon I am going to make my car readily available on iRacing's trading paints. I just gotta, figure out how to upload onto there. And then I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make another paint scheme. It just kind of depends, really. But, I mean, hey. Ain't that bad, ain't that big of a deal, so I'll take it, though. I'll take it. But yeah, so, like I said, didn't qualify the greatest. Don't know how many laps we have for fuel. So we got 39 laps. We got 3 pace laps. That's probably going to cut down a little bit of the fuel. Probably going to have less. So I'd say we might be around like lap 35 to maybe lap Or no, maybe like, well, maybe lap 37 to lap 40 is when we all might pit. It just kind of depends really on how low our fuel is when we start going. But other than that, I mean, we should be fine, all things considered. So it should be a pretty straightforward and easy race. We'll just, like I said, just have to see how this all kind of shapes up as we get into the later stages of this race. You know that NASCAR hasn't raced at this track in a very long time, or not in a very long time, but in a long time. When the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series billboard is still up, that's when you know that they haven't raced here in a long time. Like Rockingham, it was like pretty much the same way, which is insane. And old Atlanta, at least 2009 version. But yeah, other than that, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for coming out. And now it's time to send it up to good old Alan Bestwick, Wally Allenback, and good old Benny Parsons, the late Benny Parsons, to go on ahead and leave us the green flag for today's Tropicana 400 at Chicagoland.
And we see the analysis pit window. That is crucial. If you can run 66, 67 laps, that's okay. If you can only run 60 like some of the teams can, you've got a problem, because this race might be won on fuel mileage.
75,000 on their feet. On beautifully sunny skies overhead. We're coming down to the start of the third Tropicana 400 at Chicagoland.
Car outside. Stay low with the car on the high side. Stay low with the car on the high side. Stay low. Still there, hold your line. Still there.
Man, the AI running the dog leg apron, that's actually pretty interesting to see.
Outside.
Then again, they did it on the start, so it's just kind of like, huh, alright.
Stay low with the car.
Ooh, car getting a little bit squirrely. Rusty almost just had an issue out there. Him and I kind of got a little bit of a rivalry going on for Pocono, if I'm not mistaken, so be on the lookout for that 2 car. And they lift out of the throttle so much that by the time they get back on the throttle, it's like, what the hell are we doing? Yeah, we're just gonna, holy, dude, look at the gaggle of cars that are up there. Got Kevin Harvick, there we go, up there on the outside, just like bending these guys off and everything. It's like, what the hell is going on? They're 3 wide. I think they just make fucking contact. Oh, I made contact with Dave Blaney. Oh, shit. I was too busy paying attention to, like, all the fucking cars up ahead of me that I ran right to the back of Dave Blaney. My bad, Dave. My bad, my fault, my fault. I'm gonna try to run this high line. I know the AI can't, but I'm gonna try it. Ooh, what the fuck happened to the back end right there? I don't know if I got hit or whatever, but back end like stepped out a lot more than it should have. But I try to run the bottom as much as I can. If I'll run the middle, then I'll just run the middle. Won't be too bad. Won't be too hard to manage. We just gotta slowly make our way through the field. Take our time, bide our time. Because like I said, I know I got a pretty fast car. I just gotta manage the tires until pit stops and I'm good. But I want to get around Robbie. I want to get around Robbie Gordon and continue my quest towards the front. There's Gordon. I'm fighting him in the championship, but I don't want to just focus on Jeff. I gotta focus on like 5 other guys, or whatever, that are beneath him as well. Actually, no, it's pretty much the entire top 10. You gotta pay attention to all of them. Jeff Green especially. I get loose down here? I guess just don't go too far down and you maybe don't get loose. Maybe. Luther thought me. Oh my god, the fucking, like, cut down that Casey just did right there. Holy shit balls, dude. That is fucking crazy that he just cut down in front of me like that. My gosh. Dude, it is such a shit gaggle right here. My god. Oh, Oh, I'm 3. I'm 3. Am I clear? Okay, I am clear. Oof.
Stay low.
Yeah, these guys are fucking nuts. Probably Bonnie just got in it up there with somebody. I can't say who that is.
Keep low.
That might be Ryan. Hey, what the fuck, Skinner? Pay attention. On your inside. I have a run. Fuck off. Pay attention. Anywho, as I was saying, I'm pretty sure that's... And it's Greg Biffle. I thought for some reason it was Ryan Newman that he got into, because Newman does have a different paint scheme for today's race, but also so does... I think it was Dale Jarrett and Michael Waltrip. They also have a different paint scheme. So it may have been actually Waltrip that made contact with Labonte.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Still there. Outside. 2
I think Gordon's on my outside or something. He is on my outside.
3 wide.
I don't know why I'm going in the middle. I just am. Fucking Spencer.
Clear inside. 2 wide.
Okay.
Keep low.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind.
Stay low. There's a car on the right side. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Hold your line. Car outside. 2 wide. You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh, found the apron, I think. Yep, I think I did.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
The car bounced up, so I definitely fucking found the apron right there.
Stay low.
What the fuck, Spencer?
Clear outside. Clear up top.
What is Spencer's problem with me?
Car outside. Clear. Car outside.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
Stay low. There's a car on the high
I'll
side.
put you in the fucking wall the next time you do that shit, dude. What the fuck? So, like, the first time I can kind of understand that it was me in a way, even though he kind of fucking didn't pay attention and he kind of just went up the track or whatever. Then again, he was in the dog leg, so that's kind of on me. Or that's like the majority's on me. But that time, last time, that was all fucking him, dude. He just did not give a flying fuck that I existed, and he just turned right into my door.
Car outside.
He's gonna play those fucking games. We're gonna have a problem just like me and Rusty did back at fucking Pocono.
Fueling up now should get us to the finish. Still there.
I don't know, man. You only get 39 laps of fuel. If you fuel up now with 57 laps left in the race, you're not making it all the way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you. Matter of fact, I think we actually cracked the top 20. It took a little bit longer than I thought it would have taken, but it's that slowly but surely shit that I've been talking about, you know?
Car outside.
Yeah, you see Michael Waltrip up there in his different pace scheme. I actually think a couple cars ahead of him. Kind of tell, I think, but Ryan Newman's also got a different paint scheme as well. So, yeah, he's on the inside of, I think that's Kurt Busch up there, I think.
Car on the high side.
Yeah, he's on the inside of Kurt, so...
The leader just did up 30.
They got some different paint schemes.
0, 1. Clear outside.
Ooh, the car broke sideways there a little bit. I saw it break sideways. I didn't feel it, but I saw it.
Hold your line. Stay high. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Definitely not having a pretty damn good drag race down the front stretch.
Still there at the bottom.
Had to lift a little bit earlier to not run into the back of Jeff Burton.
Car inside.
Fucking
You're in the middle.
holy fuck. Please give me room, Mikey. Oh, sorry. I did not mean to hit you. Shit balls. Fuck me. There, we're good. But yeah, look at that. Mikey's got a new paint job. It's what he ran at Daytona IRL in 2003, and I didn't find it until after the Daytona race, so...
Still there.
But he's running now. But I was going to make a comment that fucking Bill Elliott and Ryan Newman up in front of us were... Can you give me fucking room? Up in front of us, Ryan Newman and Bill Elliott got into it, so... I didn't know if anything was going to happen. Clearly nothing did. As we're going to come off turn number 4. We haven't done this in a little bit, mainly because we haven't done this series in a while, but we're going to do a lap 16 tribute for the late great Biffle.
Stay low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Outside is clear. Car outside. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low. Still there. Hold your line. Clear outside if you want it.
And there's a lap 16 tribute, and let me tell you this right now. When I got that close up to fucking Kevin Harvick's back bumper, and I thought I was going to run right into the back of him because of how slow he was coming off of turn 2 last time by, I was shitting bricks. I was fucking worried I was going to run into the back of him. Thankfully, I didn't, though. I'm going to start running a little bit of a higher line in 1 and 2, and even in 3 and 4. They're not checking up as much as they were down in turn 3 and 4, but you never know what might happen, because there's some chunks of cars, or packs, little packs, we'll say, of cars still.
The leader is running 33.23.
Yeah, so it's safe to say I'm 2/10 off the leader, but it ain't no big deal. Yeah, well now I'm 3/10 that lap, so not very, very good, but we'll manage. Continuing with our good run, especially down off turn 2 and down the back on Tony Raines.
Still there.
Trying to carry some speed in 3 and 4, and I didn't think I did.
Outside if you want it.
I don't know what it is, but 3 and 4 kind of terrifies me a little bit. Don't ask why, because even I don't know why. Didn't get Tony Raines there, but he's just going to get a massive fucking run and carry it and get Bobby the Bonnie. Holy shit. Fucking Bobby just got caught off guard by the run that the 74 just had. Holy. Oh, the car started pushing up the track. I tried the higher line to see if it would work, and just fucking felt it pushing up. Just kind of kept going up as well. Couldn't really turn it back down to the bottom. Turn it back down in time. I mean, I did, but man, it took a lot of core strength to do so, let me tell you.
The leader just did a 33.386.
So the leader is still about like 3 to 4 tenths faster than I am, which is not fun. Now they're sick now with that lap, 6 tenths faster. The last lap at least, so that's
Outside.
it's interesting.
Outside.
It's very, very interesting. Oh man. Bill Elliott is still trying to go after me. Looks like he might succeed. If he wants to, you know, actually turn into the fucking corner, that'd be fantastic if we could do that, but you know. Oh, fuck. Whew. I am so shocked I didn't hit that fucking wall. I went too deep into that corner, probably got into the marbles, and I saw myself drifting up the fucking racetrack and thought I was gonna fucking smack the shit out of that wall, dude. Holy moly.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Yeah, our tires are starting to really fade away. It's not looking too great. Fuck, did I do it again? I did do it again. What the fuck? I did it twice. How did I do it twice in the same corner, too? What the fuck? Jesus. Oh my god, dude. It fucking pushed up the track. God. But they're just pushing up the fucking track, and there's nothing I can do about it. Because once it starts pushing, it's pretty much game fucking over by that point. I can't really continue the fucking momentum. It's not even about continuing the momentum either. It's just like, I can continue the fucking run all I want on the outside. I'm just gonna find the wall first before finding the position, so yeah.
Still there. Clear.
Got about 11 laps of fuel remaining. So we could definitely make it past, I'd say, lap 40. Definitely lap 41. Don't know how much fuel we'll have at the end of the race, but yeah, it's like 30, well actually no, it's like 39 laps or something like that, so I don't know, we have 37 to go, 36 to go, coming to 36 to go. Yeah, I'm like debating if I want to pit now or pit later, you know, but I also don't want to fucking ruin my chances of running well. Stay off of Harvick. Because now that I think about it, it's not even really about like a tire. It's not even about like a fuel game. It's a tire game at this point. So Whichever kind of advantage I can get out of my fucking tires, I'll fucking take it.
Outside. Stay low.
Actually challenged fucking Harvick again, wow.
Still there, hold your line.
Did not think I'd have a run it good enough to fucking do that, but here we are, hey.
Keep low.
Look at that. Yeah, when the car is plowing in the way that it is, it's like almost nearly impossible to fucking hold back anybody. I don't know how Casey Mears has gotten a really good run out of turn 2 and gotten up to me, but hey.
Car inside. You're in
Yeah,
the middle.
it's just gotten to the point now where the car just like it won't, like it turns, but it plows like going into the corner, and it just stays that way through the majority of the corner, and have to turn the wheel more. It's, yeah.
Stay low.
I'm also realizing Jeff Gordon isn't having the best of races either, so yeah, top 2 in the championship, running what, 21st and 22nd, Gordon ahead of me, so
Car inside.
yeah. And guess what, Ryan Newman and Ricky Rudd, they're up at the front, so another thing to keep in mind.
There at the bottom. Clear.
But I also just love how like my tires would go away and the AI's just doesn't. This is iRacing's AI as well, and it's like they just don't have tire wear like I do. It's like the old school EA NASCAR games. You get tire wear, AI don't.
Car outside. Clear outside.
You deal with the bullshit of tire wear issues, and the AI can just run around like their tires are like there's nothing fucking wrong with the tires. So, yep. Oh wow, Gordon. What in the hell were you thinking right there? That was not a good move on Elliott Sadler that you pulled.
Still there.
Okay, Jeff, turn the fuck down. Jesus.
You're up top, 3 wide. Hold your line.
Oh my god, man. Tired of being in these fucking 3-wide situations, man. It's ridiculous. I'm fucking tired of it.
Clear all around.
Yeah, so yeah, Casey Mears just has tires from the fucking heavens that he can just, after using them for 37 laps, he can just fucking run his way up through the field and be fine. Yeah, I'm thinking 30 to go is probably when I'll pit. So yeah, it'll be after this lap I'll pit, because it's kind of getting a little bit funky wonky here. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make a pit stop. And we'll just see how this all kind of goes. Hopefully we'll use the faster pair as well, just in case of the damages that we sustained earlier.
Outside if you want it.
We're making known that we're heading down.
Outside.
They're lifting off.
Clear.
Oh boy, okay. 50 miles per hour. Someone came down before me.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oh, I went too fucking far, dude. Oh my god, dude. I knew it too. I fucking knew it.
The lead is pitting now.
Oh my gosh. Yes, there's Dale Jarrett, Ricky Rudd, Tim Johnson was another one. Actually, quite a bit. Yeah, quite a bit of cars came in. Huge stack of them. Yeah, so I guess Kenny Wallace is, or was, the only guy that I was really ahead of. Not too sure what happened to him, but yeah. And also Tony Stewart is running 41st somehow. Has to be because he's pitting. Yeah, look at the amount of cars that are on the road now. Holy shit.
Car 4, he's up the front.
You mean to tell me Mike Skinner's leading this son of a bitch? What? Okay, the car's just getting sideways now. What the fuck, dude? Didn't do this earlier. What the fuck are we doing now? It's fucking stupid.
The lead is pitting now.
Middle Page and Bodine just pitted.
The car in front is pitting. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Wow, 32.0, my fastest lap.
Go high.
Oh boy. Yeah, I've definitely lost quite a bit of fucking time, especially if I'm behind Jimmy Spencer of all people. Especially that with that mistake on pit road, going into my own fucking pit box. God, that pisses me off that fucking happened, dude. Oh, it's so irritating. Shouldn't have happened either, and it still did. Wonder what position we're gonna come out in. We were 25th. 35th so far. There's Kevin LePage, top of 9, get around Jimmy Spencer. I'm around people that I haven't been around since lap 1. Just gonna run this middle, maybe middle to bottom, or bottom to middle. Vice versa. Kenny just pitted. Yeah, I came out 31st. I lost 6 positions on that fucking pit cycle, dude. There's something about, like, the third race that I feel like I could win, like, my 3rd race in a row on, and no. Happened at Michigan, and it's gonna happen probably again here today with a, hopefully, well, I'd say hopefully not a worse finish, but what, I just got up to like 28th or whatever by passing Kyle Petty and Kenny Wallace and shit, so see how long that fucking lasts for. Yeah, 28th right now, and I'm right behind fucking Tony Stewart. Oh my god, it's so stupid, so fucking irritating. It's just irritating, that's all it is. It's just irritating. Didn't gain anything, I lost positions. I was losing positions before too, but that just takes the fucking cake of just irritation, dude. Holy. The only way to save our race right now is if a caution comes out, which is highly unlikely that that'll happen. And if it does, cool. We might have a chance to get more positions. If not, fucking whatever. It's 21 to go. Doubt anything's gonna fucking happen to cause a yellow. Unless it's me self-spinning, but even then, I don't even think a caution would be thrown for that. Almost just ran right into the side of fucking Marlin. Caution was almost there, but I chose to not spin him out. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I didn't even see that my right front tire looked at the, wow. It was, my right front tire was dead. If my right front tire is ever in the 30s, it's big fat dunzo, let me tell you.
Outside. Still there. Still there. Keep low.
Am I ever gonna fucking turn? Like, holy shit, car, rotate. What the fuck? It just doesn't rotate now. Serious? Well, I'm gonna finish 25th. This is amazing.
Outside, clear.
Okay, then I find the fucking wall, dude. Oh my god. Cleared him and then just drove it in because I thought I was fine, and then I found the fucking wall. Jesus Christ. You mean to tell me I'm a second a fucking lap off the leader? They're running 32.2s and I'm running 33.3. 32.3s or 32.3s, and yeah, and I'm running 33.3s. Wow. Second a lap fucking slower. I'm just trying to fucking rotate to the bottom, man. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even trying to like run the middle, run the high line, nothing. I just want to fucking rotate to the fucking bottom. So I'm like off the throttle the entire fucking time just to rotate it down to the inside. So I wasn't doing much before. Just kind of taking matters in my own hands and fucking doing it myself. Now I'm on the outside of Mike Kenseth. To whom I am shocked that he is back here.
Still there.
There's 11 laps to go. I just now realized. My God.
Clear. Inside. Still inside.
Trying to use the draft from Harvick to get out ahead of Kenseth that little extra bit, but seems like it's barely fucking working. Looks like it worked that time. And hey, look, I didn't fucking slam into the wall like I did before. And I got on the throttle when I knew I was going to be fine. Alright, 10 to go.
Got 10 laps to go.
Almost done with this race. We're almost there.
Car outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Clear up top. Outside. Stay low.
Yep. And again, it's like it's the same shit with Warburton as it was earlier with KC Mears. Like their tires are fucking dead essentially, but they get like massive runs or whatever coming out of these fucking corners, and it's almost like they have brand new tires all of a sudden. It's just I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know how to combat it. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure I should have looked up a video on how to save tires around Chicagoland, but doesn't look like that'll matter today. I don't know why, but something tells me we might do good around New Hampshire next time out. I don't know what it is, but something tells me we might do good around New Hampshire. Just for reasons unbeknownst to me, that just something tells me we're going to be good around there. Just for reasons. It's almost just slam the wall. 5 laps to go and still trailing Harvick. Closing the gap on him a little bit, but not by. We're getting closer. I say I'm not getting as close as I would like to get to him, but hey, we're doing pretty good for what we got, so I'll take it. But yeah, just kind of round around, maybe trying to see if I can get past Harvick, maybe get past Michael, because I think Michael's the 100 points or whatever, so yeah, I mean, I don't think I might be able to catch Michael. And right there with Harvick, oh shit, found the fucking wall again, dude. Found the fucking wall again, awesome. Well, I'm not getting Harvick now, and I got wheel damage, perfect.
We got damage on the front end.
Oh my god. So fucking irritating, dude.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Oh, please leave me alone with this. Just let me finish the rest of this race, please, with whatever fucking car I have left that's intact.
Clear. You just got the white.
Alright. One more lap around Chicagoland. This nightmare race can end. Oh my god. Back-to-back wins to a fucking 23rd. Jesus Christ. I'll just keep in mind for next time when I win back-to-back races that I'm probably going to finish 26. Because I finished 3 positions lower than where I finished at Michigan, so, and I finished, yeah, I finished 23rd here today. So if I go back-to-back once again this season, I'm going to expect to finish 26th next time out.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
But there we go. Checker flag, 23rd.
All right, there's checkered flag. Bring it back to the pits. We're going.
And yeah. Don't really know what else to say. I mean, just... I know we had a car that was fucking good enough to be up at the front and just... Stupid AI bullshit got in the way of it, and... Yeah, just... It's just doesn't mind the fact that, like, they can drive for 37 straight laps and they can still get massive fucking runs on the outside doing the exact same fucking thing as they did before. Yet, when I try to do it, it does not end up the same way. Like, I just don't know what it is. I just don't.
Pit box in 3, 2, 1. Right here.
But also then, like, missing my fucking pit stall was not ideal either, but yeah, it's just not the way I would have liked to end it. But we've had races like this happen before, so we just kind of keep moving forward, press the fuck on, and go at it again. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, for some reason, when we go to New Hampshire, it's gonna be good because actually, as a matter of fact, now that I think about it, I didn't even finish 20th after going back-to-back. I finished 2nd after going back-to-back after winning the Coca-Cola 600 in Dover, and then I finished 2nd at Pocono. Now I've won Infineon and Daytona, the Pepsi 400, and I finished 23rd here, so I don't know. I will say, though, for me not feeling the greatest, I mean, 23rd is not bad, you know? I mean, could it have been a lot more better? Yes. Did I think we could have finished a lot more better? Yes. Did it happen? No. But yeah, I just don't know what it was. Like, that fucking, like, the right front tire, because this is off the last pit stop. That right front tire was fucking gone, dude. And I didn't even realize it was that bad. The tire had been dead for that fucking long, too, but then we missed our fucking pit stall and shit and had to back up and whatnot, and yeah, I just don't know. That right front tire was dead and gone, so like I said, or rather, maybe it's just not because, or maybe it's because I just haven't raced on a mile and a half in a hot minute since, I want to say, I'd say Michigan. I mean, because we went to a road course at Infineon, then Daytona, then we went here, and now next time we're going to go to New Hampshire, so we're just going to see what happens there, but yeah, I mean, other than that, though, the car felt good. Just didn't like a lot of the things that it did after that second stop, and I knew I had more. I knew I did. Just dumb bullshit happened where the AI just didn't have tire wear like I did, and they just capitalized off of the fact that they didn't have tire wear, and well, it didn't do any good for us, but fuck do I know. Even though we didn't get the finish that I thought we could have gotten, and in all honesty, that I thought we deserved, we still did pretty good for what we had going on, and well, could have had a better finish, and I still believe that a top 5, maybe even a top 10 was on the cards, but as fate would have it, didn't turn out to be that way. But we go on ahead and move forward, and we look at the race results, and it's a shocker of who won, because Ricky Rudd for the Wood Brothers grabs his first win of the 2003 season, and the Wood Brothers' first win since Elliott Sadler won in the number 21 car at Bristol in 2002. I think that's what it was. No, 2001, excuse me. So that is their first win since 2001 with Elliott Sadler. And you got Dale Jarrett following suit in second, Terry Labonte with a third place finish, Jeff Green with a fourth place, Jerry Nadeau, fifth place finish, Jimmy Johnson finishes in 6th. Kurt Busch in 7th. Dale Earnhardt Jr. up inside the top 10 in P8. Ryan Newman back inside the top 10 in P9. And Joe Nemechek finishes in 10th. So 3 of the 400 drivers finish inside the top 10 coming out of Chicagoland. And if you're wondering where the other one is, well, he finished inside the top 15. And it's safe to say Jeff Gordon was probably the one lacking so far today, but or was the 100 car that was lacking, because the top 20 finishing results are Jay McMurray in 11th, Bill Elliott in 12th, Jerry Mayfield in 13th, Tony Raines finishes in 14th, there's Jeff Gordon in 15th, Elliott Sadler sits 16th, Jeff Byrne in 17th, Bob Labonte in 18th, Mark Martin in 19th, and Greg Biffle for the top 20 place finish, just behind his teammate Mark Martin. So seems like Mark's trying to help out Greg Biffle quite a bit by trying to lead him through the field, and maybe even try to test the waters with Greg and see if Greg will be able to do anything, and that seems like what Mark's doing. And you got the top 30 with Mike Waltrip at 21st, Kevin Harvick at 22nd, ourselves 23rd, Matt Kenseth finishes 24th, Mike Skinner in 25th, Ward Burton finishes in 26th, Kyle Petty in 27th, Sterling Marlin in 28th, Tony Stewart in 29th, and Dave Blaney in 30th. If one of these days, Tony Stewart and Matt Kenseth, I guarantee you, are going to win at some point this season. Don't know when, but it'll happen. You got Ken Schrader 31st, Todd Bodine 32nd, Jimmy Spencer 33rd, Ricky Craven 34th, John Andretti in 35th, Johnny Benson in 36th, Kevin LePage 37th, Jason Keller 38th, Rusty Wallace in 39th, and Robbie Gordon finishes in 40th. And then we get the last 3 places with Steve Park 41st, Casey Mears 42nd, Kenny Wallace in 43rd. Not too sure what happened to those two late in the going or early in the race, but it seems like they had a bit of an issue, and it's kind of the reason why they didn't finish too well. Not good. But other than that, though, that is all for that. And the next race that we're going to be heading to is the New England 300 at the New Hampshire International Raceway. So I do hope you guys are excited for that just as much as I am. And it's a good thing I ended up doing this before possibly my voice going out, because I can kind of feel it. Or not feel my voice going away, but I can kind of feel my cough coming back. And this is hopefully I don't lose my voice after this, but we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't happen, like I said. But thank you all so much. I do appreciate y'all. And I will see you all next time out at New Hampshire. Well, first off, it's going to be the play-by-play version, but the next time I'll see you guys with the series is going to be down in New Hampshire, or up in New Hampshire, as a matter of fact. So thank you all so much. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day, everyone. Love you all oh so very much. And goodbye.